Right, hello, welcome back to another riveting video with myself, James, and the RS3. My RS3 is back. I've got a couple of questions of people want me to do a video on running costs. So I'm going to go through everything from the cost of the car, the cost of the extended warranty, insurance, tyres, brakes and servicing. So it might be an interesting video for some of you, might not. I'm not really too fussed if you don't enjoy this one, that's absolutely fair enough. There is another point of view video coming very, very soon, because the last one that I did, I had my GoPro on the wrong lens setting, so it's really, really close to the dash. I've now realised that, and it's much wider now, so you get a much more scenic view of the car as well. So hopefully, when that one comes out, you'll click onto that as well, then it'll be an interesting video for you. So first off, let's get into the price of the car. Okay, so first off, let's get into the actual cost of purchasing the car. So the car was £19,899 from Audi in York directly. I click and collected it. The extended warranty on top of that for 2 years was £399, which I don't think was too bad actually. I'll wait for the Tesco van to go by. Fantastic. Didn't realise there was actually houses down there. Very posh. Anyway, so obviously quite a bit of money, but mint condition, just under 50,000 miles from Audi directly. More cars going by, so I do apologise about that. A lot of people do come out here around this time to walk, and it is a lovely day again, which I'm surprised. The last video was also lovely weather, so summer has gone from 1 day to 2 days in the UK, and it's global warming. Anyway, right, let's just bring, there we go, perfect. So yeah, like I was saying, it's just under 50,000 miles, mint condition, and it's got full Audi service history. One owner from new, so it was a pretty good deal. There is a couple around that are slightly cheaper, but they had 5 owners from Bradford, probably been through 3 clutches already, and absolutely been ragged. This is an enthusiast owned car, so hopefully it will maintain its value. A couple of years ago you could actually get them for about 2.5–3 grand cheaper than what I paid, so the market is sort of increasing, hopefully, anyway. So next we're going to talk about insurance, which is an interesting one for me. So I am 23 years old, I live in a fairly alright area. My neighbour has 2 Lamborghinis, he's got a Countach and a Gallardo, maybe we'll get one of them on film one day. So it's a pretty good area. We do have a garage as well. The insurance for me is £140 per month. That is because I have a speeding ticket, which actually wasn't my fault. We won't really go into this that much, but it was one of these stupid new smart highway things, and the new speed zone was right next to a camera, and I didn't quite see it because the lorry was in the way. So I braked, but there was a car behind me as well, so I didn't really slam on. So I got caught at 56 and a 40, which is fun. Anyway, moving on, we shall now, I'm going to consult my list. I made a list very prepared for this video. We talked about insurance, let's talk about fuel, shall we? So I get around 30 miles per gallon. On the way here on one of the motorways, I was actually getting about 35 to 40, depending on how careful I was. Currently I'm putting about 2 tanks of fuel in a month, it's about 120 quid. So far, £260 a month. The tax I paid outright for the year, that was £330, which is actually pretty decent. The new ones are 500 and something, they're in the next tax bracket. So I thought that was pretty good. Maybe it's because it's got a smaller exhaust or something potentially. Less value, I don't know, you'll have to tell me that. So let's move on to servicing. I will point out this might be a very boring video because I'm just stood here, but I don't know how to do this, to be honest, and some people have asked for it, so here we are. So an annual service from Audi directly covers pretty much most things on the car apart from the Haldex and the gearbox. That is £260. That comes with an oil change, which I'd hope for that kind of money. A Haldex oil change, I'm not sure if this includes a service, but it's just an oil change, is £99, which isn't horrendous to say it's Audi directly. A gearbox service, oil and new filter, so that's the S-tronic gearbox, is £225. Now Audi recommend that you do the Haldex and the gearbox every 15,000 to 17,000 miles. For me, that's every 2 years. So if we're running it on a yearly cost for servicing, you're looking at £469. Again, that is the Haldex and the gearbox price split across 2 years and then added on to the annual service cost. In terms of tyres is obviously a... Hey up! You like that? Yeah, good. Anyway, sorry about that. I don't know what that was.
You didn't know him?
No.
Oh.
If I knew him, I wouldn't have gone, oh, look at that. Look at it, Yorkshire, man.
That's why I thought you knew him.
No, they've probably been fishing. They seem like the fishing kind of bunch, don't they?
You and Charles.
Yeah, the ones who sit with pikes and, you know. Anyway, we'll move on to that. Tyres. Obviously tyres is a difficult one. You can get cheap tyres for 60 quid, all the way up to 250 quid per corner. So about 160 on average for some decent Michelins. You know, if you want the top end ones that are designed for Porsche Cup 2s, they're about 250 per corner. In terms of brakes, this is honestly, we'll get there. This will all cut down to like a 5-minute video.
You're currently on 6 minutes 30, so...
Might not then. Brakes, so for Brembos, these are going to be drilled brakes, so they've got better ventilation. Same, well actually you move around, we'll show you. The same as the discs that are currently on there, so they're drilled brakes, better for cooling. 2 of those for the front are £260. New pads, both front, again all Brembo, is £185. The rear pads, again Brembo, are £45, and the rear discs are £82.99. So if you wanted to replace all 4 corners of discs and pads, it's £472.99. So that is my list done. In terms of insurance, obviously it depends on who you are and what kind of speeding tickets you've got, if you have any. I did actually do a quote earlier. If I didn't have a speeding ticket, it goes down to about £800 a year rather than £1,400. So it's quite a large difference. But obviously, you've got a car like that, you probably expect it to speed, which is nice. I know I'm only 23, so when I turn 25 next year, it will drop down, thankfully. But yeah, all in all, that's it for the running costs. I can't really think of any other things that you would need to know. Obviously I've got this under warranty, so if anything goes wrong, I can just claim under that. Obviously that's very worthwhile getting. If you've bought one for 16, 17 grand from Bradford, then you might need a new engine, and that could be 2.5, 3 grand. So, you know. But hey ho, the only thing that the warranty doesn't cover is the wearable parts, so clutch, disc pads. I don't think the clutch is actually too bad for these. I think it's about 400, 500 for a clutch, which is decent from Audi directly. But yeah, that is it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. I hope it was useful for some of you. If it was, leave a like, hit that subscribe button, you never know. There might be more content you enjoy. We will be doing more stuff with this car when the time comes. We've got some more work in the pipeline with Audi York as well, and potentially VW York. So we shall see what happens with that, but there's more content coming very, very soon, so do stick around. I'm sure I'll be able to somehow make another 5 videos out of this car. We'll work that out, and then I'll sell it and buy another one. Buy another car, who knows? Right, that is it. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.